Hi, I'm Carol with Carol Makes, and thanks for joining us. Today we are going to be unboxing our first order from the Autowinders. So just a little like context, background information, as it were. In this next year, we're expanding. Excuse me. We are expanding, and we're looking ahead to bigger and brighter things for Carol Makes. So in this last year, we experienced a whole host of growth with the addition of the yarn truck. And now it's getting to a point where we are looking at brick and mortars to add to the whole Carol Makes experience, not in a substitution. So in thinking about that, in my mind, in preparing, in having concepts of a plan for a brick and mortar, I am reaching out to major wholesalers so that I can really bring you the best of spinning and weaving tools and materials and yes, just all these things. So they will be on the truck, but also know that when a brick and mortar happens, these will be like, especially like the bigger wheels, will be on display. You can come in and use them and see, test them out. But that's really like where I'm hoping to take this. So we have several partnerships now. One of them is with Autowinders, and we're very excited for that. I have seen these online and thought it was just too cool. And yeah, now I get to like be the missionary for the Autowinders and bring this to you and show you just how cool it is. So our first shipment came this weekend. It came Saturday. And unfortunately, this is the first that I've been able to sit down and unbox this. So we have a little demo for you, and then I'm gonna go spin. So, bye. All right, so I have opened the box and I got everything out. It was very tightly packed. Way to go, Sandy. And then I spilled all the packing peanuts and the puppies went crazy. So we had to just take a little break. I have my order slip and it came very fast. And I ordered the Majestic electric spinner with the Autowinder. Kind of for me. But I can get a hold of many more for you. And then I also got, because I know these are going to be probably the most popular, I got 4 Autowinders for the electric eel wheel. The electric eel wheel is part of Dreaming Robots and, the head Maurice, who does an amazing job. I have a whole box from him that I'll be opening in just a little bit, so look for that video. But I'm going to go ahead and start with the electric eel wheel levelers. And, pause. Just know that if you have any problems with the Autowinder, if you have any problems with the Majestic or any of the electric wheels that they manufacture and put out, Sandy and her team are available 24/7 and they are there to help you. If you have a question, they can answer it. Never feel like, oh, I can't, they're doing other things. No, like they want to help you. And they also have on YouTube, a lot of videos about how to set everything up, how to get the most out of your wheel, things like that. So I will try my best to put those links in the comments. I have scattered mom brain, so it might be like a day later that I remember, oh yeah, I was supposed to do that. Okay, so clearly I have 4 of these, so we're only going to open up one. I am gently tossing the 3 back in the box. I have this, and Sandy does a very, very nice job. Hey, where are the instructions? Right here. First thing you see when you open it. Directions, full color pictures. That's how I work. All right. So the first instructions is on how to have your base plate hooked onto your wheel. Awesome. I guess maybe I should have pulled out my electric eel wheel so that you could see that. All right. Lots of instructions. I love just instructions. There are pictures. It's all in color. There are links so that that's really nice. Perfect. All right. Oh, okay. So this is the base plate of the Autowinder. It has a nice little note that says remove. So that's just, a film on there. I'm going to leave it on there for a minute. And we're going to take out the packaging. Ooh, look at her. Oh my goodness. All right. So this is what it looks like. Let's make sure. Yep. That. So this is the Autowinder system. And you might look at it and think, it's just a flyer. It's just a different flyer to put on your electric wheel or on your traditional wheel, because they make them for both. They make them for almost every single wheel that is out there. However, have you been in the zone while you are spinning? And I gotta stop and I gotta adjust the little hooks so that my bobbin isn't just jam-packed on one side and then empty on the other. It's annoying, yeah, to stop. If I'm in the groove, I just want to keep going. So this is gonna be your friend, because these are your hooks, and you put in, I think it said 2 batteries. Yes, 2 AAA batteries. Good thing I have those on hand. And it's going to automatically just go back and forth as you're spinning. So you are not going to do anything with the hooks, making sure that your bobbin is balanced. This is going to do all of it. Awesome, right? So we have that. Okay, these are just extra spare parts. There is your business card with information about how to get a hold of all of them. I love that. Oh, look at them. They added the batteries. See, it's everything you need. They thought about it all. Okay, so we will have 4 of those on the website. Let's see if I can put everything back like it was. These will be available in New York for our Vogue show in January. They will be available on the truck. Our truck schedule really starts ramping up, I would say end of February. But I always, put on the website and on Facebook, where we'll be. So, and you can always reach out to me and say, hey, I want one of those now. And I'll make it happen. All right. So this was my last piece. And then all of the wonderful instructions. Okay. Now, here's the one I wanted, that I want to play with. Here we go. Okay, so 4, we're out of here. Rudy, do you want up here? Come on. Come on. He's a senior dog that really has to think about, do I really want up here or not? Okay. Now, the bear box. So this is a whole new electric wheel for me. I was late to the game for electric spinners. I do not, I am unashamedly late to the party and happy to say that I was wrong. For a long time, I saw the electric spinners and I was just like, no, no, no. Like, I think just inside I wanted to be like, no, you need to keep the tradition alive. However, so I started with the electric eel wheel and I loved it. There was one time I was doing a commission spin for someone and I was on a deadline and I had to do, I did about 10 hours on the wheel and I had a really small bobbin. I won't say what the company was because I love the company. But I was so tired. My legs were so tired. But with the electric wheel, it's not like that. You're not doing the lower part. You're just doing the hands. And actually, I think it's helpful for beginners because you're not trying to like rub your tummy, pat your head at the same time. You can just concentrate on the hands and like what you're doing and really concentrating on that consistency if that's what you're going for. Yeah, and I also think they're very accessible. So there are times when I have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia, and there are times when my legs just don't want to work. There are times when my legs are in a lot of pain. And so I still want to do something. I still want to, enjoy the day. And electric spinners are great for that, as well as like travel. They're going to be so much easier to travel with. And you can get battery packs for them. So it's not like a, I have to find a place that has a plug. No, there are battery packs and you can just go about your way. All right. So more packing peanuts. Hooray. I think we'll try to get some of these over here before the puppies see them and destroy them. That would not be good on their tummies. They did a wonderful job packing all of this. It's very safe. All right, so, I can almost pull it all the way out without making a mess. Maybe. No. All right, peanuts everywhere. Are you ready? Oh my gosh. Ooh, look at her. She is gorgeous. So this is the wheel, the electric spinner, and it is so nice. Look at those pretty bobbins. I also like that you can get on like Etsy and find specialty bobbins for this and for the electric eel wheel. Like you can get them in glitter, you can get them with bunnies on the back, and they do some for holidays. You should check them out. They're pretty cool. So this is gorgeous. This is the Majestic Premium Electric Spinner. And it just, so you can get the Majestic without the Autowinder, but we went ahead and got the Autowinder so that I can spin and be able to, speak from experience. But everything seems to be here. I like how big the orifice hole is because you can do fine yarns, but you can also do art yarns and chunky yarns, and it's easier when you're trying to ply back. So I like that. I like that a lot. And it is just gorgeous. Oh, she's so pretty. I'm very, very excited to try her. It looks like there is, ooh, all right. So we have more parts. let's put this to the side. One bobbin, two bobbins. Aw! They even put in just a little bit of fiber so that you can start your spinning journey. That is so sweet. All right, trying to decide if I'm feeling the bottom of the box or something else. Oh, all right. So like before, like with the Autowinders that we got for the electric eel wheel, there is a little baggie. And sorry for my hands, the state of my hands. I've been dyeing all weekend. So this isn't dirt. This is the hands of an indie dyer. There are batteries in here, a couple spare parts, a couple screws, an Allen wrench, and again, contact info so that you can reach out to them to say, hey, I have a question. Awesome. Any more? Oh, I did find something. All right, what's this? Ah, all right. Container. So the cord that goes from, oh, that's probably the cord for going from the Majestic to if you get a battery pack. And then this is the power cord if you are using the outlet. Both very important, don't lose those. Extra drive band, extra spring. Looks like a different orifice that you could put on maybe. Interesting. Contact info. Oh, okay. So she even has a little inventory slip in here, which is very nice. Allen wrench, power supply, drive band, tension string with spring, orifice hook, magnetic orifice reducer. Awesome. Okay. And then I'm going to put all these back just to make sure I don't lose anything on day one. Okay. Boop. Oh, I found another. It's like Christmas. There's just this big box and I have to make sure everything's out of there. Oh, nice. All right. So this is the part of the power supply. So this is your power supply. There's where you're plugging into. Also on here, I noticed that there is a blue piece of tape and a red piece of tape. I am going to just throw out a wild guess and say that when you're going through the instructions, it's going to say, please plug this into the blue side. And then you'll get used to it and you'll just know. I like that there is a switch for going S or Z, which way you're going. And if you use it to ply, you're going to be going back and forth. So that's nice. And then this is your speed. I like this. This is one of the big reasons I do like an electric spinner. When you set the speed, it's constant. So again, it's easier to maintain some of that consistency if that's what you're spinning for. And sometimes you're not. But for those of us that want a consistent spin and a well-balanced spin, things like this are just an awesome way to kind of achieve that. So super awesome. Has their, their label on there. Oh, okay. Oh, it would just help if you could read. So the red, it says power in. So this is where your power supply is going to the outlet. Up here, the blue, it says power to spinner. So that's going to be this going from here to the spinner. This is just kind of your middleman. Awesome. All right. I don't think that there's anything else in here, but who knows, right? So lots of packing peanuts. Don't feel anything else in here at the moment. So, oh, maybe? Oh, no. It was just the base. Piece of cardboard. All right, cool. So we've taken everything out. I am going to come back in just a minute and have everything set up for you so that you can see us spin. All right, welcome back. I think it's funny. It looks like I've got like a cannon here, but here we are. I have the Majestic set up, ready to go. Fingers crossed. And I have a leader already attached and everything should be ready to spin. I am going to be spinning some of this beautiful BFL undyed, 100%. Oh, it's so nice. This feels like a cloud. So right now I'm just pre-drafting out some pieces because this was more like top instead of roving. I like roving. But here we are. I'm so excited to try. All right. Okay, so we've got some pieces pre-drafted. And I have my leader here. So this is the Autowinder side, and you want to just make sure that this area is clean every time, which I think it would be pretty easy to get little bits of fiber and wool and all those good things in there just, you know, just naturally. So just make sure that that's always clean. And yeah, let's get to it. So I chose to use the little, I'm not using a pedal. I'm just doing here. So, and I am choosing to do, personally, I usually spin Z and then ply back S. So we're going with Z. I have it going pretty slow, just because I don't know how the uptake is going to be. Ooh, maybe I do. So maybe already I need to off. All right. So I'm just adjusting this. This is the thing about, you know, when you have a wheel now, and it's unknown to you, you got to kind of sit there and play with some settings and find what works for you. All right, you ready? Let's try again. Let me just go slow. That still seems to be pretty tight. All right. So what I want to see happen is when I turn this on, that it just goes. But right now, man, I have it. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, that's still pretty tight. Actually, I'm gonna go the other way. Yes, that's a little more like I want to see. Yes. All right. I'm even going to do it just a little bit more because I can still go back in a few minutes when I'm, you know, more used to it. I can tighten it up a little bit. But, okay, here we go. So I do long draw method. It has a slight whirring sound, which I read in the instructions typically goes away, but I like the sound. It's an ASMR sound, so it does not bother me. I'm doing a nice long draw, and when I walk it back up to the orifice, the bobbin picks it up nicely. It's not grabbing. And check out my bobbin. So as I continue, again, I'm not going to be stopping and worrying about, oh, is it time for me to move my hooks? It's going on its own. All right, next piece. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. Yeah, I'm really liking it. Very quiet. Very nice. You know, I had to adjust a few things, but like, who doesn't when they're at a wheel? You have to find that sweet spot. Was able to find it pretty quickly. And we're gonna stop for just a second. Boop, there we go. And I don't see this moving, so I'm going to go look at those instructions. Oh, go on, pups. Ah. Oh. So I'm needing to put batteries in here, and there is a battery cap removal tool. It is a small disc with hex protrusion that allows the removal, blah, 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 blah. Simply push the hex into the cap, push and twist to remove the cap. No cap. Well, see, I'm doing this for you so that you will not have questions or you won't not know what you're doing. That's why we like tutorials. All right, where is that it? Let's try. No, that's a hook. So I need to add the batteries. Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Ha! Okay, again, so that you know. All right, so it already comes with batteries in it. They give you an extra set. I was thinking I had to put them in there. I don't. Okay, so, but there is a switch on here that says on off, and I didn't have it on. So it was all just staying here. So let's compare. This is where, you know, it was going when I did not have the Autowinder going, but now we will. So let's compare and contrast. Okay. I'm going to get my fiber. I'm turning it on, and then I'm turning this on. Ooh, look at that. I will say it is evenly dispersing it pretty slowly. And that's not a criticism. That's just, you know, saying that the Autowinder is going to give you time to get your spinning done. Doesn't want to rush you. Spinning builds patience. God knows we all need that in abundance. Okay. Wonderful. Oh yeah, look, and now it's getting there. It is all over my bobbin, and I'm not stopping. Nice. I think I'm also going to have to look into, I believe that on the Autowinder website that they have a wooden case that all of this goes in. Because I do like to have some sort of travel or storage system for each one of my wheels, whether they're regulars or they are electric. I like to have some sort of system for them so that all the parts are there. I'm not trying to figure out what part went to which wheel or which company, you know. Spinning wheel problems. All right. I'm just going to do this for another minute just so that we can look at the bobbin. You can see how it's going. Oh, this is so nice. But like I said, it's not just for this electric wheel. It's not just for electric wheels. The Autowinder system works for like almost all wheels. You can go on their website or you can reach out to me. Tell me what your wheel is, and they're going to show you which Autowinder you need. Like for Ashford, for Louette, for electric eel wheel, and then for the ones that Autowinders manufactures and makes, which is like the Majestic. They also have another one that glows in the dark. Well, not glows in the dark. It has a light on it, and let me tell you, who that is calling my name. Yeah, this is really, really sweet. I'm going to, let's see, stop, and you just got to make sure you turn everything off. I'm applying that back so that it stops. Eek. There we go. I'll do it right there. So, you know, just, yeah, look, we've gone all the way here and back. It's going to be a nice spin. It's going to fill up those bobbins. I would love to know how much is on these bobbins. How many ounces do you think you could probably get on this? I'm going to look, but I'm going to guess 12 ounces. I don't know. Will it tell me? I don't know. Oh, nice. Okay, so last thing before I go. One of the other pieces that comes with your packaging and everything on the direction sheet, QR codes. Awesome. And underneath it, like it says, this is your QR code for the link to the instructional video for Autowinders and Majestic spinners. This one is a link to shop the Majestic e-spinner here and all of the accessories. And then this one is for looking to see what other Autowinders they have available. So nice. Love, 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 love. This is an amazing electric spinner. It's probably my new favorite wheel at the moment, and we will be taking it to New York so that we can spin on site. And I'm very excited and can't wait to talk more about the Majestic electric spinner. Thank you for watching us. Feel free to put any comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, please. But yeah, just let me know what you think of this and what kind of wheel do you use? Whether, you use the level winding system or not. Tell me what kind of wheel you have. Or wheels, plural, because, they're just like Pringles. You can't just have one. You have to have multiples. So thank you for being with us today, and spin on.